Oh, you're working overtime again. Being incompetent must be tough, huh? Ah, Uzai-kun, good work. Actually, there's something I don't understand about the documents I received from you. Chief, about this.
This is... Yeah. It's helpful for me when you ask questions like this properly.
Okay, I've grasped how to read this document. So now, I'll create the presentation material using this. I'm Daisuke Miyashita. I graduated from university and joined a small beauty-related trading company, where I was assigned to the sales planning department as a first-year new graduate. Every day is full of things to learn, but it's fun to remember new things. I'm not very good at being efficient. I'm working hard every day to try and become capable on my job quickly. And after regular hours, this day too, I couldn't finish my work and was working overtime. Oh, you're working overtime again. Being incompetent must be tough, huh? Ah, Uzai-kun, good work. Actually, there's something I don't understand about the documents I received from you. Hey, are you trying to ask me questions when I'm trying to go home? That's annoying. He's my colleague, Yami Uzai. He has been expected to be outstanding since joining the company. Unlike me, who is slow at work, he is a capable person who handles tasks quickly. But he has a bit of an annoying edge. Sorry, but I really don't understand the documents you gave me. I gave you the job so that you could study. And are you really thinking of complaining about that? Anyway, make sure you take responsibility and finish the job by tomorrow, okay? Yes, I'll do my best to finish it. I said that and watched Uzai-kun go home. But still, I don't understand it. Uzai-kun's excellent, so he probably knows more things from the seniors than I do. I asked Uzai-kun about the task, but he didn't teach me, saying it's important to think for myself. If only I had Uzai-kun's sociability, I could ask the seniors without hesitation. That's right, I've always been bad at asking people for help. I become worried that I'm a nuisance and can't speak well. No, that's not good. I have to change. I can't worry about social skills. This is work, so I have to ask if I don't understand. In the end, I decided it was no good to proceed without understanding. Even if I'm judged as incapable, there is no way I can proceed without understanding. I decided to say that I don't understand, and I decided to end my work for the day. Okay, I'll check properly again tomorrow. The next day, when I went to work, Uzai-kun was being cornered by our boss, Chief Sakurai, in the office. Apparently, he was asked about the work he had passed on to me, and it was discovered that he didn't have it. I'm very sorry. That was supposed to be finished by my colleague Miyashita today.
Miyashita-kun? Why do you need Miyashita-kun, a fellow new graduate, to help you?
He actually said that he wanted to study my work. That's not what I said.
Oh, Miyashita-kun, I believe you have the documents you received from him. Can you show them to me?
I'm very sorry. I haven't finished it yet. I just couldn't understand the work he taught me, and I was wondering if I could have it explained again. I honestly stated that I couldn't finish it because I didn't understand. Then, Chief Sakurai looked at the two of us.
I see. From now on, don't do things on your own. It would be a problem if new graduates share incorrect ways of doing things. Also, Uzai-kun, this job was assigned to you. You are responsible for doing it.
Hey, it's your fault that I got scolded by Chief Sakurai. Sorry, but I heard a different way of doing that task. So I couldn't make the documents properly with the method he taught me. Don't make excuses. That's why you're an incompetent who can't do your job. It was the right decision to give the instructions earlier than the deadline. Apparently, today wasn't the deadline. I was relieved that I didn't cause trouble for the company. But after that, Uzai-kun's job dumping escalated even further. About a month later, I was still working overtime every day.
Miyashita-kun, you seem to be working overtime every day. Is there anything you're having trouble with at work?
Chief Sakurai, Good work. I'm sorry. I'm not very efficient, so my work takes time.
I can see that you are not slacking off, but well, if there's something you don't understand, I can be your mentor and teach you the job for a while. Don't worry, I've already gotten permission.
Huh? But I wouldn't want you to go to the trouble of worrying about me. Our company has a 1-month training program for new employees, and after that, no one is assigned a mentor.
Listen, it's more of a problem for us when our subordinates are working overtime. If that's what you think, then learn properly. I don't care how much time is taken as long as I see your growth. You've only just joined the company, so don't hesitate to rely on others.
Tch! You're making your superiors take time to train you. Being incompetent is really a nuisance. After that, Uzai-kun came to me, who gratefully accepted the chief's proposal. He must have heard our conversation. Uzai-kun, I think so too. That's why I intend to do my best. I didn't ask you that. I'm saying that you shouldn't make Chief Sakurai waste your time on the likes of you. I was speechless, seeing his dissatisfied gaze, but...
Oh, would you like me to assign you a mentor if you need it?
It was Chief Sakurai who had come. She looked sternly at Uzai-kun, her arms crossed, looking dignified. No, I'm excellent, so I don't need it.
I see. Then do your best.
Tch! Uzai-kun bit his lip, as if he was frustrated by Chief Sakurai's words. And from that day on, Chief Sakurai became my mentor and started checking my work regularly. During that time, it was discovered that there were mistakes mixed in with the work I had remembered. Many of those were from what Uzai-kun had told me.
I'll teach you from the beginning, so forget everything you've been taught for now. And from now on, make sure you ask your superiors or seniors when you don't understand something.
I'm sorry. Uzai-kun is excellent, so I believe that he must be correct.
You think he's excellent, but he's also a new graduate like you. Besides, excellence isn't just about how fast you work. At least that's how I see it. Asking questions isn't a nuisance. Of course, I wouldn't want you to ask the same question many times, though.
She, who is 3 years older than me, seemed so much greater. Seeing Chief Sakurai smile reassuringly, saying to ask anytime, I thought that I was lucky to have her as my boss. From then on, I made an effort to actively ask Chief Sakurai questions. Chief, about this.
This is...
Chief Sakurai never frowned at any of my questions, and always taught me thoroughly and kindly.
Yeah, it's helpful for me when you ask questions like this properly.
I, who had always thought that asking questions was a nuisance, think that I'm gradually changing because of her words. But, in proportion to that, Uzai-kun became more and more aggressive towards me. Hey, are you still being taught by Chief Sakurai? Incompetent people freely cause trouble to others, huh? Especially when there are no people around. It was a parade of words belittling me. I recently had a project approved. I'm excellent, so I can produce results without bothering others. But that also means the expectations from my superiors are high, which is troubling. I see. Congratulations. I'll do my best to catch up to you. Heh! Catch up to me? Don't talk in your sleep. There is as much difference in speed between us as there is between a rabbit and a tortoise. Don't even try to stand on the same stage as me. In that fable, the tortoise wins, but I should refrain from saying something that would add fuel to the fire. Oh, it's Miyashita! Thanks the other day! Thanks to the words of a colleague from the sales department, who called out to me with a smile, I felt a little better. We had a fun conversation about having another gathering of colleagues, and I laughed with a colleague from another department. Chief Sakurai!
What's the matter, Uzai-kun?
It was almost the end of the workday. Uzai-kun was calling out to Chief Sakurai. Are you going to work overtime again today with Miyashita?
I'm not working overtime. Why do you ask?
Then how about we have dinner together today? Chief Sakurai must be stressed from training Miyashita, right?
Stress? What are you talking about? He's doing his best, so there's no stress.
You're so generous, Chief Sakurai, but you don't have to push yourself.
It seems like you're misunderstanding something. Miyashita-kun's work is careful and the documents are comprehensive. He makes easy to understand documents that consider the perspective of the person reading them. He will be able to create comprehensive proposals soon. I have faith in him.
But, why do you favor him so much? I'm more excellent. All he's doing is the sort of thing I could do without being taught. It would be more efficient to give up on him.
Why are you getting so heated? If you are saying that you are more excellent, then you can just ignore him, right? Right now, you look like you're afraid of his growth.
That's not true.
Okay, then stop interfering. But I'm also your boss. I'll say this much. Excellent isn't just about how fast you work. If there's something you don't know, don't try to act tough and ask me.
I'm excellent, so I don't need to trouble the chief. Chief Sakurai sighed quietly, seeing that Uzai-kun's argument was still so unyielding. Ah, Chief Sakurai! I'm sorry to bother you so close to the end of the workday. I wanted to ask you about this. Uzai-kun, good work. I'm sorry for interrupting you talk with the chief.
It's okay. I'm done talking with him. What's the matter?
Tch! Damn it! How dare Miyashita! When I started talking with the chief about work, Uzai-kun stomped off. Several months passed since then. It was almost 1 year since I joined the company. By this time, I had become able to ask questions to not just Chief Sakurai, but also to the other senior employees without hesitation. My job is in sales planning. Communication with other departments is also essential. Thank you always. Let's work well together. I may be less capable than other employees, but I don't forget my respect for others. I had made that promise to myself over the past year. Hey, listen! The other day, my strict boss actually praised me for the first time! I was so happy I could cry! And the first colleagues gathering was held since joining the company, and I was invited to join as well.
I haven't accomplished anything noteworthy yet, but I'm happy that I'm becoming more capable.
It seems that my colleagues who had been assigned to other departments had each made progress since the last time we met. Everyone is amazing. They're so bright and cool. How about you, Miyashita? Is work going well? Yes, I'm... Heh, you shouldn't even bother asking him. After all, he's an incompetent who works at a snail's pace. We don't even have a mentor system at this company, but he's so incompetent that he makes his boss waste time. He's so lame, it's painful to watch. My relationship with Uzai-kun was still the same. Maybe his hatred for me was growing every day. Huh? Is that really a bad thing? If you're being taught how to do your job, then it's necessary, right?
That's right. I was scolded many times because I made so many mistakes. But if you keep learning from your superiors without giving up, you can slowly grow.
My colleagues all nodded in agreement. The reaction was so unexpected that Uzai-kun started to panic. What? Are you all incompetent as well? Am I the only one who was excellent this term? I can't believe this. You know, from what I've been hearing, Miyashita isn't incompetent. The other day, he gave me extra documents for sales that I didn't even ask for. And it was thanks to that I was able to get the contract.
That's right. My boss also praised him. He said that it's helpful because he tries to listen to our opinions.
Everyone, thank you. My colleagues were defending me and praising me, something that I wouldn't have imagined a year ago. More importantly, how about you, Uzai? I heard you're being called a know-it-all in the sales department. What?
You were said to be excellent since joining the company, so you got too cocky, didn't you? If you have something that you don't understand and you can't admit that, then what's the point?
You guys, you were thinking that. Uzai-kun's evaluation was different from what he had imagined, and he was clenching his fists, and his shoulders were trembling. Wait everyone, Uzai-kun gave me a lot of work, and I learned a lot from that, you know? Of course, it was mostly difficult because he didn't teach me properly though. The chief taught me very thoroughly, so if I grew, then it's also thanks to Uzai-kun. I got an opportunity to talk with the chief and the seniors a lot because of him. That's right, by this time, I was already seeing Uzai-kun's job dumping in a positive light. I'll turn it into a chance for me to grow. I realized that thanks to Chief Sakurai and my colleagues.
That's the Miyashita-kun I know.
At that moment, a sliding door to the next tatami room opened. Chief Sakurai? Good work! Apparently, a colleagues' gathering for Chief Sakurai and her peers was being held in the next room, and several other senior employees were also there.
Good work. I'm sorry for interrupting, but I just couldn't ignore the things I was hearing. Uzai-kun, I knew that you were dumping your work on Miyashita-kun. But I didn't say anything about it. Do you know why?
That's...
You told me that passing your work on to Miyashita-kun was for his study, right? Miyashita kept taking it on for his own growth, just as you said. Miyashita-kun, that's work that Uzai-kun was responsible for, right? Why are you...
It seems like Uzai-kun was busy, so he gave it to me, saying it would be good for my studies.
He's always doing whatever he wants. Give it here. I'll give it to Uzai-kun.
No, it's okay. It's really helpful to study what kind of work Uzai-kun is doing. So, is it okay if I do it? Well, that would mean I'll be asking the chief more questions, though.
I see. I understand. If that's the case, then you take responsibility for doing it. When he first joined the company, Miyashita-kun was compared to you, who was called excellent, and he knew his own abilities. He was clearly aware that he still wasn't capable at his job. And he properly faced his own flaw, hesitating to ask people for help. Right, Miyashita-kun?
Yes. I'm still not good enough, and it will take time for me to be able to do a big job like Uzai-kun. That's why I thought that I would at least do my best with communication. I looked at Uzai-kun. This isn't hatred, it's a declaration of war. Uzai-kun, it's true that I'm not as capable as you, but I won't give up. Even a tortoise can certainly take one more step forward than yesterday if it doesn't give up and continues to take each step. So, thank you for giving me the experiences that the rabbit, you, should have been experiencing. Your back is still far away, but I will surely be useful to the company at my own pace. Tch!
It seems like there was no need for me to step in. Miyashita-kun, you are definitely growing. Be confident. My peers are also rooting for you.
The senior employees, who had been listening silently from the next room, smiled and waved to me. I was so happy. I bowed deeply. The rest of the colleagues gathering progressed peacefully, and Uzai-kun didn't say a word and the party ended. Chief Sakurai and I were walking side by side on the night road. Thank you for earlier, Chief Sakurai. I didn't think that you were going to be there. The timing of the end of the colleague gathering coincided, so I was walking home with Chief Sakurai.
My peers invited me. It seems that your colleague from the sales department said that he was going to have a colleagues gathering, so my peers decided to do one as well since it sounded fun. There are fewer and fewer colleagues, but I enjoyed it as well.
Chief Sakurai, who had been drinking alcohol, was smiling more than usual, and spoke so cheerfully that it made me happy as well.
Besides, I also got to see something good.
Saying that, Chief Sakurai peered at me and smiled. I couldn't help but get a thrill in my heart at her gaze.
You have really grown. You continued to overcome yourself without giving up. You are excellent. I have been your mentor for this past year, and I've also learned a lot from you. It reminded me of my beginnings.
Chief Sakurai! At that moment, there was a loud voice as if someone was chasing after us. It was Uzai-kun.
Uzai-kun, what's the matter? You're going the opposite direction.
I love you. I've always loved Chief Sakurai, and I was desperately trying to be recognized by you. If I was thought to be excellent, then I thought that maybe I would be able to stand by your side. Me. This was the reason he was so obsessed with his own excellence. He was trying to make himself seem greater by putting me down.
Uzai-kun, excellence isn't just one thing. It's true that you are excellent, but in terms of being considerate of others while communicating and progressing with work, Miyashita-kun is more excellent.
Tch.
And that sort of person I find attractive as a man is a person who has the heart to keep moving forward, one step at a time.
So that means you're talking about Miyashita.
I wonder. But at the very least, I think he's more attractive as a person than you.
Tch.
I'm your boss, so I won't abandon you. But I can't accept your feelings. I'm sorry.
Leaving Uzai-kun, who was muttering something and had become motionless, I saw Chief Sakurai home. Now, about what happened after that. Uzai-kun became fixated on the thought that he was excellent, and he became even less likely to rely on people. Even when Chief Sakurai and I tried to offer support, he wouldn't accept it. As a result, complaints about Uzai-kun began pouring in from other departments. He was expected to do great things when he first joined the company, but now it's said that Miyashita is more excellent. Hearing those rumors, Uzai-kun finally logged out. He was fired after being absent without leave. And as for me, another half a year passed since then.
Miyashita-kun, your project was approved! Congratulations!
Thank you very much! The moment when my project finally bloomed had arrived. It took me much longer than others, but step by step, it was an intermediate point in life that I had reached through that accumulation. I'm spending my days appreciating the support of those around me. Chief Sakurai, I'll work even harder to catch up to you. No, to surpass you. So, please go out with me.
Yes, I have high expectations for you. I'd be glad to.
Wanting to be thought of as excellent, everyone who works has that feeling, I'm sure. But if you get caught up in your pride, then you won't grow. In this world where people with different starting lines have gathered together, the strength to continue moving forward at one's own pace might be what opens up the life in front of you.
Hello, Brittany here. If I, as an actress, wanted to never learn something again, I would probably lose a lot of roles. So there's no, let's stop learning, I'm the best. You know what I mean? Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye bye!